Hi, I'm Craig McEwen. I've been a member of St. Peter's Lutheran Church since 1978, and I joined through the marriage of my wife, Kay.
I'm Kay McEwen, and I've been a member here all my life. I was baptized here, confirmed here, and married here. And our St. Peter Lutheran School is very important to us. We had our children attend there, and now we're blessed to have our granddaughter go there too.
As a Christian father and a Christian grandfather, we know how important it was for us to have our two children attend St. Peter Lutheran School in the 80s and 90s. And now we are blessed to have our granddaughter, who is now a student at St. Peter Lutheran School and is a third grader.
When our children went to St. Peter's School back in the 80s and the 90s, we only had 5 classrooms and they shared teachers. Now, the school has expanded so much that we have 140 students. Now our granddaughter goes there and she has her own teacher in one classroom. And we are so blessed to have these dedicated, wonderful teachers there who love to share the gospel with our children and also love to teach our children.
We serve hot lunch on Thursdays, and we see how difficult it is for the children to come through because they have to eat in the cafeteria. There's tables that they set up, and the cafeteria area is sufficient, but it's not what it should be to serve the 140 children that we have right now. What we've noticed too is many of the teachers, the principal, they have to come into the gymnasium and sit at the tables where the children eat to do some of their prep work. I think if the facility was expanded, it would only help the teachers and the principal do their job much better.
One of the reasons we have our children went to St. Peter's was because of the Christian values and morals that they are taught on a daily basis. And also, what a great academic school this is for them. Now that we have our granddaughter over there, we see it just as much in this time as it was 35 years ago when our kids went there. The teachers here aren't afraid to share their beliefs with our children and our grandchildren now. And that is such an important part, and I think our society is seeing that now, that what is being taught in our public schools is wrong. And that's why our classrooms are getting so large now, that they see what a wonderful environment it is to bring your children up and your grandchildren in a Christian environment every day and not ashamed to talk about God and Jesus in their life. And we are so blessed here with dedicated and wonderful teachers who aren't afraid to share their beliefs with our children and our grandchildren.
Another item I'd like to mention is the chapel service that they have every Wednesday at St. Peter Church. All 140 students walk over to the church and they have Bible study. And Kay and I have had the opportunity to attend some of these chapel services. And it's heartwarming to see 140 students praising God, singing to God. And I think that's one of the most important things. I can only stress that they do have a religious-based curriculum.
And now we ask that you pray and consider to give abundantly and cheerfully to this expansion that is so needed.
Hallelujah.